3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Championship trophy.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, ASU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the bunch formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He lets it go on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns churn out another first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking for the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage to pace for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Udo. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Moss. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Keeps it, QB draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. At the pin in their ears, they get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now from the 44. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
This is such such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are walking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Way too much speed on that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Handoff to the right side. Lights off a defender. And the run moves the ball over to 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Brown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. That completion sets up a third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He fields it at the 15. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. QB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona State.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of run. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Back to throw. It's Manning. Score! Touchdown, Longhorns.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, scoring the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And they tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll set up at the 16. Using his legs, it's Udo. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
That's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Levitt. The quick throw complete to the tight end. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And that's a first down.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks. Quarterback
looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from Pater.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This time, a completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Udo. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Defense not pressing this time. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Hamilton. He's brought down to the 16. He'd been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Caught by the receiver. That's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Zips it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all, caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Cottage now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming and not fooled at all.
The defense defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Second and long now from their own 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Right down at the 33, and that's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quarterback still with the football. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And at first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense, put it in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Well, I thought he might shake through there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. motion play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The game makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move.
Second down.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his back. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a receiver wide open. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, ASU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
First and 10.
back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Oh, here comes the reverse. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? We're getting a scramble.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack, we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Over the middle, it's Hamilton. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like that.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Caught at the 30, still running. They bring him down, and now before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to find room. Hits Brown. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain their run game, held just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second name, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the tailback's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. He flips it to the back and across the middle.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Man, you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Looking deep to the right side. He hauls it in with the 25 still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He'll hand it off. The Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The running play keeps the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Fighting him off. Just a small gain. Look at 2nd and 9. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Udo. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the 1st down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Udo. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To the air. It's Levitt. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to throw again. Looking for 6. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks right for a quick completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one who
doesn't get rid of him. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Brown. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He'll make the catch for the additional 2 points, but still fall short on the scoreboard. Game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.